the Vatican has announced what they call the Extraordinary Jubilee. They're wanting to reunite all branches of Christianity for Easter 2033. Vatican News headline: The Pope says all Christians called to celebrate 2033 anniversary of Christ's redemption. This part sounds interesting. Christians called to be a credible sign of peace. The definition of sign is an object, a gesture, a mark, or an event that conveys meaning, communicates an instruction, or indicates the presence of something else. One of the groups affiliated with this has a website called JC2033 if you want to check that one out. They have what they call a vision book with core pillars. They're calling for a global celebration, visualizing crowds across all time zones in stadiums, parks, public squares, and homes. There's a call for radical unity. They're asking that there be a path outlined for Protestants, Catholics, evangelicals, Orthodox Christians to bridge historical divides and display tangible love to the world. And they're calling for a new missionary witness. The name of this vision book is called Then the World Will Know. The book will be written in 20 languages and is said to be the genesis and implementation of a massive worldwide celebration for the 2000th anniversary of the resurrection. This will be taking place April 17th, 2033. Interestingly, the sun will turn to darkness in a total solar eclipse March 30th, 2033, just a few weeks prior. Only 3 days prior to this Easter celebration, there will also be a blood moon, a total lunar eclipse. Now, the same group that wrote the book called Then the World Will Know also had a follow-up book which came out this year called Then the World Will Believe. Their webpage states that their desire is to plant 1 million churches, translate the Bible into every language and tongue, and pray for every single person in the world by name. I find that one perplexing. There are currently 8.3 billion people in the world. I'm thinking the only way an organization can pray for 8.3 billion people by name is if they use some kind of technology to do so. If you have any insights or comments on that, please let me know in the comments. Another ministry partnering with this group is called J17 Ministries, and that's based on John 17. They plan to develop a national strategy and have teams within the U.S. They want everyone alive to know that Easter is going to be a shared celebration between the different branches of Christianity in 2033. The first multicultural planning session took place in Tucson, Arizona for this event. Interestingly, they were talking about 2033 and they said they're going to cast the vision. And at that very moment, a major storm struck the city and the power went out inside the church and in other parts of the city. Their Facebook post says God supernaturally intervened. There were 120 of them in that room on Pentecost evening that night in Tucson. And there were 120 people in the upper room on Pentecost.